Hello, and welcome to another edition of Golf Soup. As always, I'm your host, James Leith. New Golf Soup for you guys this week. We've actually got a day that we can come out and film. We wanted to get to a new golf course. I was telling Cooper just a few minutes ago how I'd really like to play a new golf course, and he made the suggestion that we play from the blue tees here at Lupton because it is a totally different golf course from the blue tees. A couple of us played it over the holidays all the way back, had some good matches, and it's more of 2 hours of surviving than it is attacking anything. It is a very long, very good golf course from the back tees. The par threes that are always the great defense of this golf course are just horrid from the back tees, very difficult. So anyway, we're going to let you guys get a taste of what it's like to play from the back tees here at Lupton City. The new year so far, not much better than the year that we just rang out. Lots of rain, but we are very, very happy to have a day that we can get out and play a little golf and bring some new footage to you guys this week. We'll take a quick commercial break, and I'll be here on the first tee at Lupton City.
Come see for yourself why Larry Hill Ford in Cleveland has been awarded Tennessee Ford Dealer of the Year for 2012 and 2013 by DealerRater.com.
Thank you, Larry Hill. This was one of the best buying experience I've ever had in any kind of dealership.
Thank you, Larry Hill Ford.
Go to DealerRater.com, read the reviews, then decide where you want to do business.
Take I-75 to exit 20 and go 1 mile east, or go online to LarryHillOnline.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As always, special thanks to Larry Hill Ford there for being a sponsor of Golf Soup. First hole here at Lupton from the back tees, 473 yards. It's a difficult driving hole from the white tees. It's a especially demanding driving hole from the back tees here. Of course, Lupton's line, the front five here are lined with cedar trees. So the landing area is not, it gets much narrower the further you go back. It opens up a little bit if you're playing from the red or the white tee, but from back here it's just very, very difficult. Tee ball, and on top of that we're going straight into the sun. This time of day at Lupton is not great. We pretty much fall in an east-west pattern here at Lupton, so hopefully we can see this ball. I may have some difficulty maneuvering Cooper. Got the driver, par 5. Let's just get a solid tee shot and go from there. Cooper, that's at the left trees. Get through them. That went left. I hope it went far enough to get through to give me a shot on my second shot. Not a sterling drive by any means. As I said, not a very good tee shot. In fact, might as well classify it as a poor tee shot. Not only did I pull it left, I just didn't get enough oomph on it, and we're standing at about 260 yards out on this par 5. It did get through the trees, but not enough that I've got a clear shot at the green. I'm going to have to try to hit a great big old high fade. I really have no opportunity of getting home in 2. I'm just trying to get it back in play here, down there to a wedge that I can manage. Please fade. That's perfect, Cooper. That'll put us right in front of the green. I don't know how far away from the green we'll be, but my guess will be 30 yards. Hopefully we got lucky and got a lot of run out of that. Not a bad shot there. Well, if I hit the easy shots as well as I hit the tough shots, I'd be able to play this game a little bit. Really good recovery shot. We're about probably 30 yards from the green, got another 10 yards to the pin, so greens this time of year are very, very receptive. Of course, why wouldn't they be? We got more rain than Seattle last year. Got a 60-degree wedge. Gonna try to make myself throw it all the way back there. Still into that rotten sun. Can't see it, Cooper. Oh, it's getting right next to the pin. That's not bad. I said right next to it. That's an 8-foot putt. But at least I got it all the way back there. Happy about that. So far, we've played the hole very well. It's played as a traditional par 5. 3 shots to get here, and we've got about 8 foot left. The greens right now, I apologize for them. Of course, you're not playing them, but for me, we had to cover them up during that extreme cold spell. I put the tarps on them and it's left a lot of debris, and I really need to get out here and clean them up a little bit with the greens mower. So a little bit bumpy. Probably working in my favor as bad as I putt. Wow. Birdied par 5 from the back. That's a good start. Second hole here at Lupton City Golf Club. This is the only hole on the course that the blue tees really doesn't make that much difference. We've only got a 10-yard difference here, so we're looking at 338 yards, somewhere in that neighborhood, versus the 328 that it would normally play. However, that being said, it being cold and wet as it is, you know, the golf ball is just not going anywhere, so I'm kind of having to learn to play a new golf course no matter what tees we play it from. My telly's ringing over there, sorry folks. Cooper, that's right up the center, just as dead straight as it can be. Should move left when it hits the ground. That's good position. It's, like I say, still a long golf course, so we'll have a full wedge into this one as to where, at times, we can even drive this hole. Well, not actually a full wedge in. We've got about 60 yards left of this green. This pin placement, because I have Bermuda greens out here and they're you know, smaller than a lot of golf courses, I don't change the pins that often during the winter time, because if I did, you just have, you know, old cut marks everywhere, and it becomes difficult in navigating them with the putter. So this pin's on the back right. I put it in a tough spot for a tournament, and it's been there a while, and it is very, very difficult to access. If you get it left of the pin, it's going to run left, possibly off the green. If you get it too far right, it won't move left. Just a difficult one here. If we can get it inside 15 feet, that's a really good shot here. I caught that thin. That could be over the green. Get down. Boy, I hope we got away with one there, because that was definitely a groove low. And I don't think there was any check on it. I don't think we got away with it. Bummer. Not a good second shot. We made some gains on the first hole there with a birdie, and we want to fight hard to retain those gains here. I'm short-sighted, difficult little pitch shot, but it can be had. It can be had. It can be had. Go in, you sucker, you. I believe I can make that, Coop, if you want to keep rolling. Good little pitch. Where'd that come from, Cooper? All right, par on the second hole here. Hole number 3 here at Lupton from the back tees, 382-yard par 4. You know, we're getting around 400 yards on this one now, and then anytime you get a 400-yard par 4, it's just not easy, particularly in conditions like we got. It's cold, it's wet. This fairway retains the most water of any of the holes on the front side, so whatever we fly is what we'll get, assuming we fly it in the fairway. We've got awful gunch to the right. It's just, you're a lost ball in high weeds over there. You got the cedars to the left. You got a clump of trees to the left. Very, very difficult, demanding driving hole. And once again, we're going right back into the sun. The Helios. Hey, Helios. Let's see if we can keep one out of the high weeds. No clue, Cooper. How about you? I saw it come down, yep. All right. Didn't catch it, just extremely, perfectly solid, but good enough to put us in good shape on this long par 4. All right, a good enough drive. Cooper can pan over there a little bit and you can see just what a swamp area number 3 is right now. We just got this one small area in the middle of the fairway, and unfortunately from the blue tees, that's where the ball lands. So we've taken out of the casual water and made our drop in some dry ground over here. Got about 120 yards, maybe 125. this is an accessible pin with a good shot. I don't see it, Coop. All right, short right of the green. That was another thin shot. I did not get it off. All right, another poor quality wedge shot from the fairway back there has left us short, just a little right of the green. This green, much like the fairway, retains a lot of water because so much of the water runs off the golf course and right onto it before it runs off. So very wet. I should be able to be aggressive with this wedge shot. That looks good. Whoa, babe. Whoa, babe. I ran out about 3 more foot than I wanted, but still a good look at birdie. Oh, excuse me, good look at par. Not a terribly difficult putt, maybe 5 feet, but just long enough to curl your toes. Good strokes, make good putts. Bingo. Hole number 4 here at Lupton City, par 3, 188 yards in length, all uphill. Demanding tee shot. Here, when I do play from back here, I don't sit the goal of trying to knock it on the green. I sit the goal of trying to hit it solid and make sure I get it up there somewhere. If you hit it unsolid, you can leave it on that hill, and this time of year it can roll all the way back down. Of course, you got woods to the right. Man. Quit crying like a little girl. 5 iron. That's solid, just left of the pin, right at the left side of the green. Well, that even bounced a little right. Wow, we might have a decent look at birdie here, Cooper. I don't know if my distance was proper, but everything else was pretty good. Just a little offline, but got a good bounce back toward the pin. Man, good things happening, Jack. Well, one of my themes here lately as I've been playing, the few times I've got to play, is to try to hit quality golf shots, and that was a definite quality golf shot. We got right at 15 feet here for birdie on a very, very difficult hole. Now let's see. See if we can make a good putt here. Jackson's over there running squirrels or something. Boy, it didn't break near as much as well, at the end it broke, but may have babied it a little bit. Believe me, walking away from here with a par is just as like walking away with a birdie normally. Par here on the par 4. Got through the first of the 3 very difficult par 3s. Golf Soup still 1 under par. I still tell you it won't last. But we do have a par 5 coming up. All right, guys, 5th hole here, par 5. This one not as long as one. This one, if you're going to get one, this one that you should get. Jackson, just pee right there on camera if you want to, buddy. It's all right. Nobody cares. This one's going to play about 520 yards in length, somewhere. Oh, excuse me, what am I saying? It's 440. It's going to play about 470 yards, excuse me. It's not 520. I did my math all wrong. I didn't go down there and look at the sign. You can see in the foreground that big tree. That's my aiming point. I need to hit a good high drive just right over that tree, hitting it solid and getting some air time on this ball is important. It's just left the tree hit very, very well. That's going to be a good drive. Good drive. Still not up there around the 150 where we're usually playing it from. Probably playing it from 200, but we're playing it from the short grass and our fairway. Well, this was an extremely pleasant surprise here. We get up here and we've only got about 170 left of this green. To hit it that far off the tee, I didn't think I could move it that far off the tee, but I did hit it very well. It does leave me, however, in a tough little spot. It's right in between full swing clubs, in between a 7 and an 8. We've chosen the 8 because there's trouble, or there's death if you go long, actually. If I can hit this perfectly solid, I think I can get it there. But if not, we'd rather come in from in front than behind. Looks good, Cooper. Be enough. That's on a perfect line. Ooh, it looked like it was deep enough too. Wow, that's the second quality iron I've hit today. That was really nice. I hope it turns out as well as I think it might have. Good deal. All right, guys. We've got a good look at eagle here. That was just about all I could get out of the 8-iron. I needed 1, 2, 3, 4. I needed 6 more yards, which means if you're doing the math at home, we got about an 18-foot look at eagle here. Would love to make it, but I place a lot of value on that birdie as well, so don't want to get crazy. My microphone wire's down in my sleeve, Cooper. It's aggravating me. We'll change it after this hole. This one will break pretty good from my right to left, your left to right as you watch it home. Good putt. Just not being aggressive with it. Wasn't a bad putt at all. Makes for a really easy birdie. Golf Soup 2 under from the back tees here. I keep telling you it won't last, but I keep hitting some pretty good shots. So I'm going to disrobe here and get my wires in order. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick commercial break and hear from our great sponsor, Larry Hill Ford. On the other side of it, we'll be on the 6th tee here at Lupton City Golf Club.
Come see for yourself why Larry Hill Ford in Cleveland has been awarded Tennessee Ford Dealer of the Year for 2012 and 2013 by DealerRater.com.
Say thanks to Larry Hill Ford. This is probably the 5th or 6th vehicle in a row I've bought from here. Every buying experience has been just completely phenomenal. And actually today, with the awesome rebates they had, I was able to erase the negative equity I had.
Go to DealerRater.com, read the reviews, then decide where you want to do business.
Take I-75 to exit 20 and go 1 mile east, or go online to LarryHillOnline.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, thanks to Larry Hill Ford for their sponsorship of Golf Soup. 6th hole here at Lupton City. We're going into really defense mode on 2 of the holes back here. The other 2 holes are not that difficult by any means, but the 2 par 3s back here are 198-yard par 3 here on the 6th hole. Downhill all the way, so it won't play quite 198, but soggy, wet all the way around this. In fact, there's a lot of standing water still down there. You almost got to hit a quality shot just to not plug it and be able to find it. I got 6-iron in my hand. Good swing. That's fat. And it's left of the green, at the left side of the green. All right, we're down there where we can pitch it, but that was a really, really bad shot. Stung me hands, man, stung me hands. Uh-oh. See if we can get it up and down and keep our 2 under par status. Just a real crappy tee shot I hit there. Hit that so fat. That's fat like your girlfriend, Jackson. We got about 20 yards to the pin, but it's so wet in front of the green that it takes away the option to bump and run. I've only got about 4 paces onto the green, so this is a difficult shot. If I get a putt inside 10 feet, I'll be very happy with it. Get up. Yeah, you dropped it in the wet stuff. Ah, you stink. All right, a bad tee shot, a poor pitch shot, leaves us with about 15 foot up the hill. I tend to rather have 15 foot down the hill. I'm gonna be a little more aggressive on this one than I have been all day. Yeah. It broke to the right. I was playing it straight, so. Oh well, told you it wouldn't last, people. But the good thing is, we're still in red figures. All right, guys, hole number 7. Our reward for getting through the tough par 3 6th hole is to play right back into the sun, and this is as bright as it's been all day. This is very difficult. I'm sure you can tell on TV with the shadows that we're casting. 278 yards from where, actually about 268 from where we're at. We can't go all the way back to where the tee boxes are because there's a fence there and Cooper wouldn't be able to film it, so we've moved up just slightly. I've got driver in my hand. I just want to hit a shot that we can find. Cooper, I don't know if you can help me here, but there's no chance I'm gonna be able to see anything. Here we go. I hit it well. It felt like a really good quality swing, but I never saw it either. I hit it definitely well enough to get on top of the hill, but let's go see if we can retrieve it. All right, good drive. I did wind up a little right of the green, probably 15 yards short of pin high, which with the angles and everything, he's got me about 20 yards away from the, maybe 25 yards away from the pin. My train of thought here is I'm 1 under par. I've got a little pitch shot. I do have a bunker I could dump it in up there. I don't want to do that for sure. I just want to get this one on the green and get a decent look at birdie. Not necessarily being super aggressive, but try to keep our status and fight our way through the 8th hole. Looks pretty good. Oh, it hitting wet stuff, didn't it? Splashed, didn't it, Cooper? That's my fault for not going up there and looking to see what was there. Doggone it, that was a good-looking golf shot. Well, I don't think we're in danger of making a bogey by any means, but you see right here, hit right into that deadgum one puddle of water. Whew. Otherwise, I think we'd have had a really good look at birdie. But at the end of the day, it's still just a putt, and every putt can go in. It's just a matter of will it. Turn left. Well, as you can see, getting a little more aggressive. I really would have liked to have made that one. Doggone it. Oh, par here on the 7th after a pretty good drive. All right, hole number 8 here at Lupton, 182-yard par 3, down the hill and over the pond. A lot of my members and regulars out here say that this par 3 is as good as any par 3 around town. I actually think 4 is the toughest of the par 3s out here. They say because it's got the water is never, it never even enters my mind. I mean, I'm not sitting up here thinking about hitting the water. I'm thinking about hitting a solid shot that goes on the green. I'm certainly not bumping running one that would get in the water. So just stand up there and make a good swing, good solid swing. And of course, if I hit it fat like I did on 6, it will be in the water, or it may not even get to the water. All right, taking dead aim at center of the green. If it turns over toward the pin, good. Here we go. It's just left of the pin, maybe right at the pin, Cooper. Be right. Oh, great shot. Did you get it, Coop? Yeah, it's about 8 feet dead left pin high. Good looking putt, or we're gonna have a good look and putt at birdie here. We survived. Should break a little to my right. Me and Cooper were thinking that anyway. Go in, golf ball. Hold up. God, oh, James Edward, that wasn't even a good putt. I hit that on the toe of the putter. I probably started that right of the hole, and I was trying to start it left of the hole. Bummer. Oh, man, I really wanted to make that putt there. I rolled it pretty good all day long, and then just have a boink moment right there on a really good look at what would have been a wonderful birdie. But Golf Soup still 1 under par. We got a short par 5 coming up to end the day. 9th hole here at Lupton City. This hole used to be a par 4 that we've converted to a par 5. I said on number 2 that it was the only tee that you didn't get much of a disadvantage from the blue, but this one also, I'm only about 10 yards behind where the whites are normally played because of our limited space with the fence behind us there. This one will play right at 435, 39 yards, somewhere in that neighborhood. And again, we're playing it into the sun. I can't tell you how difficult that is. This one I have to shape my shot a little bit. I've got to try to hit a little draw because I've got this tree to the left. Don't want to go into it. Can't start a cutout because of it. And you've got to move it left to get it away from the hillside that runs to the trees. I'm sure I won't be able to see it, but I'm trying to hit a draw. Cooper, I actually see that when it's going up the right side, not drawing, right at the rocks up there. It'll be fine. Got wedge in my hand. That's right of everything. Golly, that's a pitiful shot. I come up and out of it. I plugged it in the gunch over there. Now we got to find it, identify it, drop it. That was not good. Wow. I'm terrible, man. I hit that one so bad that I didn't even get it to the real bad stuff. I can still draw a little water here, so I could technically take my drop to the nearest point of relief, but it's a little more difficult shot from over there, the angle, so I'm gonna stay with what I got. I know a par gets us 1 under, but I'd sure like to get out of here -2. Hit a few good pitch shots today. Let's see if we can summon one more up. Looks pretty good, Coop. Not bad. About 5-footer in the day at 2 under 34 here. About 5, maybe 6 feet actually for birdie here. I know this putt very well. It's just a matter of hitting a good putt, unlike I did on the last hole. That's good enough. Whoo, snuck in the left side though, didn't it, Coop? Wow. All right, guys. Blue tees at Lupton, 2 under. Never, ever, ever thought that I'd come out and play it under par, but hit some really good shots, particularly on the par 3s. Like I say, that's the defense of the golf course. I wish I could have got a birdie or two on the 2 that I did hit the good shots on. Enjoyed it very much. Cooper's telling me to wrap it up. We're going to break away to commercial break real quick, come back and close out the show.
Come see for yourself why Larry Hill Ford in Cleveland has been awarded Tennessee Ford Dealer of the Year for 2012 and 2013 by DealerRater.com.
Thank you, Larry Hill. This was one of the best buying experience I've ever had in any kind of dealership.
Thank you, Larry Hill Ford.
Go to DealerRater.com, read the reviews, then decide where you want to do business.
Take I-75 to exit 20 and go 1 mile east, or go online to LarryHillOnline.com.
Welcome back to Golf Soup, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I want to thank you, as always, for tuning us in. Cooper is telling me that I got to be really fast with my words here because the battery's going dead, and he just flat don't want to change. It's down to about 38 degrees out here. It is getting very cold. So, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you to Larry Hill Ford for being a sponsor of Golf Soup. We appreciate you sticking with us even when filming has been very difficult for us. It was not the greatest conditions to film in today, but we did get out and get a new show for you guys, and hopefully we'll have another one for you next week. So until then, for Jeff Cooper and all the staff here at Golf Soup, I'm James Leith, and we'll see you on the course.